All right. What is up, boys and girls, ladies and germs, all that good stuff? We are back with some Carx Street. So there's a couple things I want to talk about Carx Street, okay? So first thing I want to talk about is the absolute difference in physics that have honestly just blown me away. Like, honestly, I had to turn up my force feedback because I was not getting enough feedback from my wheel, which my wheel, I keep at 100% and I usually just adjust it in game, right? And I actually had to do that. Like, I turned it down a while ago, like in Carx Street, just because like I was getting some weird oscillation issues, which just basically means my wheel was like super wobbly, just like back and forth. So I don't know if they fixed that in one of the patches or something, because it seems to be gone now that I've put it back up. But now that I have this incredible level of detail, and because of that, the physics just make even more sense. Like, I can flip from this to a set of Corsa kind of like butter, if I'm being totally honest. Like, I'm not, I don't know if it's just my skill as a drifter is improved, or a driver in general, or if they've just, you know, fixed it. I don't know how else to explain it. I don't know if they, you know, put better physics into the game. I don't know if a set of Corsa was like, yeah, copy paste our stuff, it's an old game, we don't care. But you know, tuning matters a lot, which is actually very interesting. So this T-top that I'm drifting around, thanks Dad, by the way, is not tuned. I have literally just done a bunch of performance mods, not a bunch of performance mods, but like, you know, enough. And you know, it gets sideways, and it gets sideways a little too much sometimes. And that's partially because I need to go in and adjust the transmission a little bit. But it's, oh man, it's just such a crazy improvement from Carx Drift. And I've already heard that Carx Drift 3 is coming out, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little scared. Like, if they keep the model that they do in this and transfer it over, cool, I'm excited for it, and let's do it. If they don't, man, it's just like some of the tuning is such BS. Like in Carx Street, you have you just have like 3 or 4 levels of tuning, and then you go from like the base horsepower to like triple it in one upgrade, and it's like, you guys, like, and it just does everything for you, which and you know, maybe it's just a me thing, maybe everybody else likes that, and if you do, then I mean, good for you, you know, it makes you happy, and that's great. But for me, I like to upgrade like very specific things, because I wouldn't say like I'm a gearhead, you know what I mean? But like, I know a little bit about cars, nothing crazy. And so I know like what things to upgrade to make stuff work. Now, my gripe is a little bit that some of these things don't give you the power that they should. Like, I went in to upgrade the block, which is one of the one of the things that you can put like the most power out of, because like, I'm not going to get into it, but regardless, but like, that gave you like 3 horsepower and like 3 torque, and I'm like, that doesn't make, like, I should be getting at least 20 or 30, right? Like, I don't know, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but whatever. But it's like, you go and switch the exhaust, right, and it's like giving you 30 horsepower, and it's like, or I'm sorry, not the exhaust, but like the intake manifold. I was just like, okay, all right guys. But I don't know, maybe they did it better than I'm giving them credit for. Maybe you have to, you know, like you have to in real life, you get the parts, and you know, it doesn't just work that way. You actually have to hire somebody to go through and like tune everything to make it function correctly. So I don't know, maybe I'm just a moron, which is more than likely, but you know, here we are. So let's see, I've beaten, I would say, most of the story. Like, the cars after this Mustang that you get, like most of them you have to unlock through either an achievement or like some of the time trials, like so on and so forth. And so like, I haven't beat the game, but you know, I'm at the point where I can buy just about any car, I can use just about any mod, which is great. So I am going to, I think, start actually just doing some custom cars and some custom runs, and I think I will start venturing out into some online lobbies and see how that goes. because I think in maybe a month or two, once there's a little bit more updates and things, because I haven't heard anything bad, but like I just want to give it a little bit more time. And I also have some other exciting VR news, cough, cough. So stick around for that in the next couple of episodes. And I think that is it. I don't know. I'm having a lot of fun with Carx, guys. I hope you are too. I hope you enjoy the video. I hope you enjoyed me talking this time. I'm gonna shut up and let the game play the music and all that good stuff. Oh, one more thing. Sorry. So this is the tuning I'm talking about, right? So like you go in, the tuning on here is actually like weird. You have to increase it to decrease your what is it called? Your gear ratios. Like you have to increase them to get shorter speeds, which maybe that's how it works. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't know nothing about like transmission tuning. Like anybody who ever asks me, I'm like, nope. You keep that thing like 20 feet away from me. And not to mention, like it's different in every single game. Like outside of real life, right? Like it's different in every game. Like you do it in Carx, and like I think this is actually even different than Carx Street. But like I feel like Forza Motorsport, the newest one, not Forza Horizon, but the newest Forza Motorsport and Assetto Corsa, like they just got it right, man. Like it shows you exactly what your top miles per hour is, and it's just so much easier to read that way. Okay, so I know I'm not big enough, but Carx, you know, if you see this, please include American units. You know, we go by miles per eagle, you know, or what is it? Free, like. I don't know, it's something stupid like that. But also, like, if you could show us exactly where our tuning is going to land, so we don't have to play this crazy guessing game and do a bunch of math, because there are calculators out there, so to tell you what your gear ratio it's going to be, but it's like, just put it in the game, make our lives easier. So, okay, now I will shut up, I promise, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video, and like, subscribe, comment, share, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.